if someone was a creator out there, if someone says, you know what, I got money, but I want to start getting into social media, how would you walk them through that process of building that so they don't have to go through what I went through?
Yeah, so the way that I would look at it is the easiest things to get out of the way are the technical equipment. So that's going to be your camera, your lenses, and your mic. So, I'm a big Sony guy. If you want to go all out, get a Sony A7S III. I always recommend variable lenses so that you can play around with them a little bit more. So something like a 24 to 70 millimeter f2.8, and then I'm big on lav mics because it just gets a little bit closer to your mouth without being distracting. So we use a Tascam DR10L. So that's kind of the equipment list. After that, a lot of it is make sure that you just have studio lights. We're using Neewer 660 LED lights. And then also have some sort of backlighting. So you can get these little lume cubes. And they're just cubes that you can put a gel over, which they're not that expensive. And you shine them up and it creates a blue or a redness in the back. I think it's very difficult to, go out and consult a studio quite like yours, where you need a studio consultant, but we can get somebody set up and looking like the top 0.2% in terms of quality pretty quickly, if, with just understanding what the room looks like
And
and
if I
what their
And
could
budget is.
if I
and then
could
from
jump
there,
in there for a
oh yeah,
second,
go ahead.
sorry, Gary, this is where Jamie and I are a little bit different, right? Because I've been a podcast host for the past few years, and I obsess over the equipment and the aesthetics and the studio and the look of things. It matters almost like, and I'm not proud of this, but it matters more to me than the content itself and the volume of content that I'm putting out. I would rather not put out the podcast and
Yeah.
and then do it in a way that doesn't feel right to me. So Jamie knows this. It's like a funny little story, but I bought a house last year and I wanted to turn the basement into a little studio, and so it took me 3 months to custom build a table because I couldn't find the table with the dimensions I wanted. I wanted it to have the live edge wood, and so I stained it, cut it, did all the stuff. But it's because it was really important to me. I wanted the Shure SM7B microphones because I love the look of them. I love the aesthetic of them. I wanted the right headphones. I wanted to make sure that the cameras, I had 3 of the same camera. Like, all this type of stuff mattered a lot to me, but all that to say, it's the worst advice that I could give a new creator is go do all that. That's what you need to start, because that's just not true. What Jamie said is actually way better, because all you just need is that camera and a microphone and to just start putting out content.
I love that, and that's so true. And now with iPhones, I'm not a camera guy. Like I have a Canon EOS, but I just got it because someone told me to get it, right? But I've read online, people say, camera guys say, I wish I didn't buy my expensive camera and I just use my iPhone for everything because the quality's so good now.